Alright, in this tutorial I will show you how I designed this flyer. So the first thing you need to do is to turn this to an artboard. I want to have this flyer by one side and design another copy of it on another by the side as well. So the first thing I'm going to do is to create an artboard file. Okay, I can just draw an artboard file. That's if you don't have an artboard selected at the time of creating the design. So I'm going to create an artboard file like this. Now click on plus to add an artboard file. So in that case, I'm going to use my move tool, hold down your space bar on your keyboard to drag. So I have, this is the first copy and this is the second copy. So I'll go to artboard tool. I can create a new layer, or I can click and fill. I can say edit, fill. So I have to create the layer that I'm working on. Alright, the artboard doesn't have any layer, so I'm going to create a new layer for that. So, and I can click on edit, fill. Then I will select background color. Make sure that you have background color. Make sure that you have the color for this particular background. So the other two, the color code is 0099FF, right? So the other thing is I'm going to bring out this logo. I can copy the logo, hold down my hotkey on the keyboard, click and drag to have the same logo here. So I'm going to, okay, this particular background. So I have the picture, I'll attach it, I'll place an embedded file, I'll attach it in the, so I have it on my download, I have image, I have this particular picture. So I will bring it to my page. You can see it comes with a white background. So I'll click on place. Alright. So I can increase the size if I want to. But before I go to that, before I do that, I will make sure that the layer for the image is selected. And I will go to my blend mode. I will change it to screen. Okay, let's say either screen or overlay. Okay, let's see what overlay also can do. We have overlay, but screen does it better. Alright, so I'll increase the size of this until it looks a little bit bigger to what I have on this. I can increase it a little bit more. Alright, so I think I'm cool now. I'm good to go on that. So I'll come back to the page here. I'll drag this down a little. Alright, so it looks a bit similar now. So the next thing is to create this text. So all I need to do is click on T, and I will type SWI. Okay. Okay, this is not in there, so I'll click my text tool and I'll place it SWI. Alright, so all I need to do is increase the size, selector, Control A. Okay, make sure that the font I use here is Akumi. Akumi has a lot of family. So you can look for the ones that is similar. Okay, I use Akumi and the color is white. So the next thing I'm going to do, I think this is okay, let me confirm the text for that. This is condensed bold. Okay, condensed bold. Akumi condensed bold. Select Akumi condensed bold. It's the same thing. So the other thing I need to do is okay, maybe I need to increase a little bit more. Alright, then I will go back to my property. Under the layer, let me minimize this. Under the layer, this SWI, select my move tool, bring it to the page. I'll double click towards the property here, and I'll click on blend view and embossed. Right, so I have my blend view and emboss. I have the soften. I can reduce the soften. I have the depth. All right, so let me zoom this particular design so that we can see what we are trying to do. So go back to the property, the Benview and embossed property. All right, and I have the size. Let's see. We can increase the softening as we want to. You can have the depth. So it depends on how you want it. You can just play around this and see some other effects you have here. You can have outer emboss too. That's not what we want. Inner emboss does it better compared to what we have over here. So I have switch. So, and if you look at this text, it look a little bit more thicker than this. So let me confirm, do I have any other thing on this text? There is not. Okay. Okay, switch to. So let me edit it. You see condensed bold, okay. I think it's still the same thing. The only thing is we need to look at the size. Okay. Of course, if it's not as thick as you want it, let's use 150. Okay. If it's not as thick as you want it, you can also check for more font, more effect like we have here. Okay. Yeah, you can check. Let's check the property of the text. Okay, so you repeat the same. Once you are done with the text and you're okay with it, you can duplicate it, alt click and drag, then do the same thing for TE, and you are satisfied. Then you know that they both have the same CH, so you can duplicate the same thing for this. So there are other fonts family that you can. So all you need to do to this is you come down to the property here, then adjust the percentage of this text to like 160 or 150. If you are okay with that, you can come back here, just change it to CH. So then you increase the size. I can increase the size. I can use 200. And one other thing you need to know is that this is condensed semi-bold, not condensed bold. Sorry, it should be condensed bold, not semi-bold. It's condensed bold. All right, this should be condensed bold. So if the font, we have a lot of families here that you can actually change to condensed bold. See, extra condensed bold as well. So if the font is not to your taste, you can come back and change any of the font until you have condensed bold. This is extra condensed bold. So you can come down and change it until you have your own desired font. Then you place them by the side of each other. Okay, I think this goes for this. Right, then you draw your rectangle with the foreground color of deep blue. Then you have this. Then you have TO on top of it. You have TO. With white color. You may need to resize this. So that's how to achieve that. You can under this video you have the picture that I use, should in case you want to use it, and as well it can be downloaded from Shutterstock. The picture is done. The picture that was used was downloaded from Shutterstock, and You can also use it for your practice, of course. Make sure it's aligned. Work on your alignment. This switch to take. All right. This that means these guys should be a little bit smaller. All right. Down your shift key to have a perfect square. Then this is your toe. This is your toe. All right. So this is your toe. This toe as well can be resized. Make sure that it's aligned to the center, and now let's move the two together. Okay, let's go to the property. Let's check out. This is rectangle and property, and at the here you can say align to center, center horizontal, center vertical. Then you can bring the two together so that it can give you. Make sure it's aligned here, so that this guy as well can be aligned here. Right, so you can bring this guy as well here, and if you need to increase the height as well, you can always work on that. You need to increase the height so that I think it has the same height now. So one more thing you can do is increase the two together, increase the both this the switch, then the toe and the rectangle. You can increase all of them together. So when you increase them together, that gives you the power to see if there is need for any adjustment. If you look at this chisel art, you find out that this is thicker compared to the one we use here. So you can go back to the bevel and emboss and adjust it. The softening, you can make it more softer. You can reduce the size as well. You can reduce the size. You can the depth can also be reduced. So it depends on you. You can make it more softer. Make it more softer. So it depends on you. You have smooth. You have different stuff here that you can experiment. It is chisel art. You can have so until you have your perfect. That's how to design flyer like this. Then you can, of course, this text can still be copied, or you can repeat it the same way as well. I would love to repeat this as well to save time. Okay, I'll just repeat this. That's how to. Okay, I would love to repeat this. These guys. Okay, sorry. I love to repeat this social media icon. Or you can convert it to smart object so that at any time that is needed, you can just click and drag. Sorry, make sure that you are selecting the appropriate layer. Okay, the icons, that's the social media icon. You put down the hotkey. Oh, sorry, select this, hold down your hotkey to. Sorry, there's a mistake somewhere. Okay, I was dragging something else, that was why. Okay, just do that. Then you put whatever thing you want to put there, and you can export it. How do you export it? To export an artboard file. Of course, if you are not new, you should know how to do that. Just click on File, Export, Artboard file, Artboard file. So you do that and you export the JPEG. So it's going to export it too. But if you want you to export the second one alone, you can minimize this and hide the artboard one. So that's all. That's how to design that particular graphics. I'll be dropping more videos so that you guys can practice.